Hello and welcome. I'm so grateful you're here. As we begin, I'd love it if you'd share in the comments where you're joining from and what time it is for you. It always amazes me to see how people connect from every corner of the world, morning or night. Thank you kindly to those who've subscribed and pressed that little like button. It really does help. And if you ever have requests or themes you'd like me to explore, please share them in the comments. Now let's get started. Chapter 1. Introduction to Photosynthesis Process. In the heart of every lush forest, in the vibrant fields that sway under the gentle caress of the wind, lies a remarkable process that connects all living things, photosynthesis. This extraordinary phenomenon is not just the lifeblood of plants, it is the very foundation of life on Earth. Imagine a world without it, where trees stand silent and barren, their branches empty against the sky, and the air lacks the warmth of oxygen. Photosynthesis is the miracle that transforms sunlight into sustenance, allowing plants to thrive and, in turn, providing the oxygen we breathe. At its core, photosynthesis is a delicate dance between sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Picture the sun, a vast fiery sphere, casting its radiant beams across the landscape. Each ray of sunlight carries energy, a gift from the cosmos, waiting to be captured. The plants, with their intricate structures and vibrant hues, are nature's skilled artisans, harnessing this energy to fuel their growth. They absorb sunlight through their leaves, where the magic begins. To understand the significance of photosynthesis, we must first consider its basic requirements. Sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water are the essential ingredients for this intricate process. Sunlight, with its vibrant spectrum of colors, provides the energy that drives the entire operation. When light strikes the chlorophyll, the green pigment found in plants, a transformation occurs. Imagine chlorophyll as a solar panel, expertly tuned to capture the sun's energy. It is in the chloroplasts, the tiny green factories within plant cells, that this energy is converted into chemical energy. Carbon dioxide, a gas that we exhale and plants inhale, plays a vital role too. As plants breathe in this invisible gas from the atmosphere, they take in the very elements that will contribute to their growth and vitality. Water, another crucial ingredient, is absorbed through the roots from the soil, traveling up the plant's vascular system like a lifeline. The combination of these three components creates not just food for the plants, but a sustenance that supports all life forms on Earth. Chlorophyll is indeed a wonder in itself. Its deep green hue is not merely a visual delight, but a key player in the photosynthetic process. Chlorophyll molecules reside within the thylakoid membranes of the chloroplasts, where they capture the sun's light energy. As the sun's rays penetrate the leaves, chlorophyll absorbs blue and red wavelengths, reflecting green light, which gives plants their characteristic color. This absorption initiates a series of chemical reactions that ultimately lead to the production of glucose, a simple sugar that serves as food for the plant and, indirectly, for countless organisms, including humans. The importance of photosynthesis extends far beyond the realm of plants. It is the cornerstone of the food chain, supporting herbivores that graze upon the foliage, and, in turn, sustaining the carnivores that prey on them. As the biologist Albert Einstein once remarked, "Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better." This interconnectedness highlights how photosynthesis not only sustains individual plants, but also upholds entire ecosystems. Imagine a single leaf, bathed in sunlight, performing its vital task. Within its cells, the chloroplasts are humming with activity. As photons from the sun strike the chlorophyll, they energize electrons, setting off a chain reaction that converts light energy into chemical energy. Water molecules, split apart in a process called photolysis, release oxygen as a byproduct. This oxygen, essential for most life forms on Earth, is expelled into the atmosphere, enriching the air we breathe. Meanwhile, carbon dioxide enters the leaf through tiny openings called stomata, much like a gentle breeze sweeping through an open window. Inside, it combines with the energy stored in the chlorophyll to form glucose. This simple sugar can be transformed into starch for storage or used immediately to fuel the plant's growth and reproduction. The elegance of this process reveals nature's design, a seamless integration of light, air, and water working in harmony. Chlorophyll, the unsung hero, plays a pivotal role not only in capturing light, but also in guiding the entire photosynthetic process. Its presence is so crucial that without it, the vibrant greens of the plant kingdom would fade into shades of brown and gray. The loss of chlorophyll would signify a cessation of growth and vitality, a stark reminder of how deeply intertwined life is with this remarkable process. As we explore photosynthesis, we encounter many extraordinary figures who have dedicated their lives to understanding this phenomenon. One such figure is Jan Ingenhousz, an 18th century scientist who discovered that light is essential for plants to produce oxygen. Ingenhousz painstakingly observed that only the green parts of plants would release oxygen when exposed to sunlight. His findings laid the groundwork for our modern understanding of photosynthesis and its fundamental role in the ecosystem. Imagine Ingenhousz standing in a sunlit garden, observing the interplay of light and life. His curiosity fueled discoveries that changed our understanding of the natural world. It is through such inquisitive minds that we unravel the complexities of life processes like photosynthesis, revealing a tapestry of interdependence that sustains our planet. The significance of photosynthesis cannot be overstated. It is the engine that drives the Earth's climate, influencing weather patterns and atmospheric composition. The oxygen produced through photosynthesis is vital for the survival of aerobic organisms, while the carbon dioxide consumed helps regulate the greenhouse effect. In this way, photosynthesis acts as a natural balancer, maintaining equilibrium within our environment. As we contemplate the importance of this process, we cannot ignore the challenges it faces in the modern world. Deforestation, pollution, and climate change threaten the delicate balance that photosynthesis maintains. As we lose forests and green spaces, we diminish the plants that capture carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. What would happen if we failed to protect these green bastions of life? The implications are profound and far-reaching. In the face of such challenges, the resilience of nature shines through. Scientists and researchers are exploring innovative ways to enhance photosynthesis, seeking methods to improve crop yields and mitigate the effects of climate change. Techniques such as genetic modification and the development of artificial photosynthesis are being studied, aiming to replicate nature's efficiency in harnessing sunlight. In this journey through the world of photosynthesis, we begin to appreciate the intricate relationships that bind all living things. The process is not merely a biological function. It is a testament to the beauty and complexity of life itself. The Earth, in all its diversity, relies on the delicate balance of sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide, orchestrated by the remarkable ability of plants to convert light into energy. As we immerse ourselves in this topic, let us take a moment to reflect. What is the significance of this process in our daily lives? How do we engage with the natural world around us? Each breath we take is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all life, a gentle call to recognize our role in nurturing the planet. With every leaf that unfurls and every flower that blooms, photosynthesis continues its timeless work, weaving a narrative of growth and sustenance. The next time you find yourself beneath a canopy of green, take a moment to appreciate the intricate dance of energy and life that unfolds above you. In this tranquil moment, you are witnessing nature's most profound miracle, a celebration of existence itself. As sunlight filters through the leaves, casting intricate patterns on the forest floor, we begin to appreciate the sheer scale of the photosynthetic process. Each leaf, a tiny factory, plays a pivotal role in this grand orchestra of life. But what happens within these green structures is a symphony of biochemical reactions, meticulously orchestrated to convert light into energy. In the chloroplasts, the magic unfolds through two main stages: the light-dependent reactions and the light-independent reactions, commonly known as the Calvin cycle. During the light-dependent reactions, chlorophyll captures photons, which energize electrons and lead to the production of ATP, a molecule that serves as energy currency for the cell. Imagine a bustling marketplace where energy is traded, fueling various activities essential for growth and survival. As these reactions progress, water molecules are split, liberating oxygen as a byproduct. This oxygen is not merely a waste product. It is a precious gift that sustains life across the globe. As you inhale, consider the journey of that oxygen, a result of countless leaves tirelessly working to enrich our atmosphere. Each breath is a reminder of this profound connection between all living beings. Transitioning into the Calvin cycle, we observe a more intricate process, where carbon dioxide captured from the air is transformed into glucose. This phase takes place in the stroma of the chloroplasts, where the energy stored in ATP is utilized to convert carbon dioxide into organic compounds. Picture this cycle as a carefully choreographed dance, where each step leads to the creation of sugars that not only nourish the plant, but also serve as a foundation for the entire food web. The significance of glucose stretches beyond mere sustenance for plants. It is a versatile molecule capable of being stored as starch for later use or transformed into other essential compounds like cellulose, which provides structure to plant cells. This intricate conversion process highlights the adaptability of plants, allowing them to thrive in diverse environments. As we delve into the ecological ramifications of photosynthesis, it becomes clear that this process does not exist in isolation. The carbon cycle, a crucial component of our planet's environmental balance, is closely tied to photosynthesis. Plants take in carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas contributing to global warming, and in turn, release oxygen. This reciprocal relationship is vital in maintaining atmospheric stability. Consider the words of renowned botanist Peter Raven: "Plants are the basis of life on Earth. Without them, the intricate web of life would unravel, leaving a stark void where forests, meadows, and gardens once flourished." The role of plants in photosynthesis extends to influencing climate patterns, regulating temperatures, and even sustaining the water cycle. As we examine this delicate equilibrium, we must be mindful of how human activity disrupts it. Urbanization and agricultural practices often lead to habitat destruction and increased carbon emissions, threatening the very processes that sustain our world. It prompts us to ask, how can we foster a greater appreciation for the natural systems that support us? The answer lies in awareness, conservation, and a commitment to protecting our green spaces. One cannot overlook the remarkable individuals who have contributed to our understanding of photosynthesis. Among them is Melvin Calvin, a Nobel laureate whose work on the Calvin cycle shed light on how plants convert carbon dioxide into organic compounds. Calvin's pursuit of knowledge in the mid-20th century not only expanded scientific understanding, but also inspired generations of researchers to explore the intricacies of plant biology. Imagine Calvin in his laboratory, surrounded by beakers and charts, driven by curiosity and the desire to unlock the secrets of nature. His contributions resonate with the ongoing quest to harness the power of photosynthesis for sustainable practices. As we face challenges such as food insecurity and climate change, innovations inspired by photosynthesis may lead us towards solutions that align with the rhythms of nature. The exploration of photosynthesis also opens the door to understanding other essential processes, such as respiration. While photosynthesis captures and stores energy, respiration releases it, allowing organisms to utilize the energy stored in glucose. This interplay between photosynthesis and respiration creates a continuous cycle of energy flow, sustaining life in all its forms. As we ponder this interdependence, it invites contemplation of our place within the ecosystem. How do our actions influence this delicate balance? Each decision we make, from the products we consume to the way we interact with our environment, reverberates through the intricate web of life. It is a gentle reminder that we are not separate from nature. We are a part of it. In this harmonious relationship, we find opportunities for growth and renewal, The ongoing research into enhancing photosynthesis through innovative agricultural practices holds promise for a more sustainable future. Scientists are exploring how to increase the efficiency of photosynthesis, enabling crops to produce more food with less water and fewer resources. Imagine a world where food scarcity is diminished and agricultural practices work in harmony with the natural environment. As we draw closer to the end of this exploration, it is essential to reflect on the profound beauty of photosynthesis and its significance in our lives. Each leaf unfurling in the morning sun, each flower blooming in vibrant colors, is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. The process of photosynthesis is not just a scientific phenomenon, it is a celebration of existence, a reminder of the delicate balance that sustains us all. In the gentle rustle of leaves and the warm embrace of sunlight, we find solace and inspiration. Let us carry this understanding forward, embracing our role as stewards of the earth, nurturing the very processes that create the world we inhabit. As we continue our journey through the wonders of nature, may we always hold a sense of reverence for the intricate systems that connect us. For in understanding them, we deepen our connection to life itself. Chapter 2. Sunlight, the energy source for plants. Sunlight, that brilliant gift illuminating our world, is not merely a source of warmth. It is a symphony of wavelengths, each playing its unique role in the grand process of photosynthesis. These wavelengths can be imagined as a vibrant spectrum, ranging from the invigorating warmth of infrared light to the energizing touch of ultraviolet rays. Each segment carries its own energy, influencing how plants absorb and utilize light. When sunlight kisses the leaves of a plant, it is not just a gentle embrace. It is a powerful invitation to partake in a transformative journey. The leaves, with their intricate structures, are designed like delicate solar panels, perfectly suited to capture this radiant energy. Chlorophyll, the pigment that gives leaves their rich green hue, plays a pivotal role in this process. It absorbs red and blue wavelengths of light, harnessing this energy to initiate the complex dance of photosynthesis. Imagine the chlorophyll molecules as tiny sponges, soaking up sunlight and converting it into energy. This energy is then used to rearrange molecules, transforming carbon dioxide from the air and water from the soil into glucose, a vital source of nourishment. The absorption of sunlight is an extraordinary feat, allowing the plant to grow, flourish, and contribute to the ecosystem. As we reflect on the role of sunlight, it is essential to consider how different wavelengths contribute to this process. Blue light, for instance, is particularly effective in driving photosynthesis. It penetrates the atmosphere efficiently, providing the energy needed for the initial stages of this remarkable transformation. On the other hand, red light, while less energetic, plays a crucial role in the later stages of photosynthesis. Together, these wavelengths create a harmonious balance, ensuring that the plant can thrive in various conditions. The process of capturing light energy does not end with absorption. It leads to the conversion of light energy into chemical energy, a process as intricate as it is vital. Within the chloroplasts, the specialized organelles in plant cells, this conversion takes place in two main stages: the light-dependent reactions and the light-independent reactions, also known as the Calvin cycle. In the first stage, when sunlight strikes the chlorophyll, it excites electrons, propelling them into a higher energy state. This energy is then used to split water molecules, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. The liberated electrons travel through a series of proteins embedded in the thylakoid membrane, creating a flow of energy that powers the production of ATP and NADPH, two essential energy carriers. This initial phase is a testament to nature's brilliance. It showcases how light, in its simplest form, can be transformed into usable energy that fuels life itself. It is awe-inspiring to think that every breath we take, filled with the oxygen produced during this process, is a direct result of the sunlight captured by plants. The second stage, the Calvin cycle, takes place in the stroma of the chloroplasts, where the energy stored in ATP and NADPH is harnessed to convert carbon dioxide into glucose. Imagine the meticulous steps of this process as a careful recipe, where every ingredient plays a crucial role. Here, carbon dioxide interacts with a 5-carbon sugar to form a 6-carbon compound, which is then broken down into a trio of carbon molecules that eventually lead to the creation of glucose. This conversion is not just a scientific process. It is a story of resilience and adaptation. Plants have evolved over millions of years, developing these intricate mechanisms to thrive in diverse environments. From the towering redwoods of California to the delicate ferns of tropical rainforests, each species has mastered the art of photosynthesis, fine-tuning its ability to absorb sunlight and convert it into life-sustaining energy. As we ponder this remarkable journey of light to life, we might ask ourselves, what if plants had not evolved to harness sunlight? What if the vibrant greens that blanket our landscapes were absent? The world would be a much different place, devoid of the rhythms of life that depend on this transformative process. The inherent beauty of sunlight and its role in photosynthesis extends beyond the scientific realm. It invites us to appreciate the interconnectedness of all living things. As sunlight nurtures the plants, they, in turn, nourish the creatures that graze upon them, creating a cycle of life that is both delicate and profound. In the tapestry of life, plants stand as the foundation, capturing sunlight and weaving it into the fabric of existence. This process not only sustains them but also supports the myriad of species that rely on them for food, shelter, and oxygen. In contemplating the energy of sunlight, one cannot help but feel a sense of wonder for the intricate systems that govern our planet. The very air we breathe is a testament to the remarkable efficiency of photosynthesis, a process that has been honed over eons. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting a golden glow across the landscape, it reminds us of the cyclical nature of life. Each day, as the sun rises again, it brings with it the promise of renewal and growth. Plants, ever attuned to this rhythm, stand ready to absorb its energy anew, a steadfast reminder of the resilience and beauty inherent in the natural world. The story of sunlight and its vital role in sustaining life is a journey worth exploring in depth. As we unravel the complexities of how plants absorb sunlight and convert it into energy, we uncover not only the mechanics of life, but also the profound connections that bind us all to the earth. Each leaf, each blade of grass, each towering tree is a testament to this extraordinary process. It invites us to take a moment, breathe deeply, and appreciate the intricate web of life that thrives around us, all fueled by the simple yet powerful energy of sunlight. As we immerse ourselves in the intricate world of light absorption, we can explore the different wavelengths of sunlight and their particular roles in the photosynthetic process. Each wavelength carries its own energy, and plants have evolved finely tuned mechanisms to take advantage of this diversity. The spectrum of sunlight includes not only visible light, but also infrared and ultraviolet rays. While chlorophyll is adept at absorbing red and blue light, it is important to understand how other wavelengths contribute to plant health and growth. For instance, ultraviolet light, though less frequently discussed, plays a vital role in stimulating certain biological processes. It can promote the production of protective compounds in plants, acting as a natural defense against pests and diseases. Imagine a world where plants could not adapt to the varying qualities of sunlight. How would the landscapes change? As light shifts throughout the day, so too do the plants respond, altering their growth patterns and metabolic activities. This responsiveness is a testament to their evolutionary history, illustrating a deep connection with their environment. Furthermore, the absorption of sunlight is not a passive act. Leaves are equipped with a variety of pigments beyond chlorophyll, each serving distinct functions. Carotenoids, for example, absorb light in the blue and green wavelengths, providing additional energy while also protecting the plant from excessive sunlight. These pigments help prevent damage from harmful ultraviolet radiation, acting as a shield that allows plants to thrive in bright conditions. In essence, the leaves are not merely passive recipients of sunlight. They are active participants in a continual exchange of energy and information. The complex cellular structures within leaves, including mesophyll cells, are designed to maximize light capture. These cells contain numerous chloroplasts, each one a tiny factory dedicated to the conversion of light energy into chemical energy. As we explore further, we come to the heart of the conversion process, where light energy is transformed into chemical energy. This transformation occurs within the thylakoids of the chloroplasts during the light-dependent reactions. The excitement of electrons, sparked by sunlight, leads to the creation of energy-rich molecules like ATP and NADPH. But how does this energy translate into something usable for the plant? It is within the Calvin cycle that the magic truly unfolds. Using the ATP and NADPH generated in the first stage, the plant begins the process of fixing carbon dioxide, a seemingly simple gas that forms the basis of all organic matter. Imagine the intricate steps of this cycle, where each carbon atom is carefully woven into the fabric of glucose. The Calvin cycle is often referred to as a light-independent reaction, yet its connection to sunlight cannot be overstated. Without the energy captured during the light-dependent reactions, the cycle would falter, and the plant would struggle to sustain itself. This interconnectedness reminds us of the delicate balance that governs all life. As we reflect on this process, it is fascinating to consider the remarkable individuals who have contributed to our understanding of photosynthesis. Scientists like Melvin Calvin, who unraveled the intricacies of the Calvin cycle, have paved the way for advancements in fields ranging from agriculture to renewable energy. Calvin's dedication to exploring the pathways of carbon fixation opened doors to innovations that continue to impact our world today. What drives such relentless curiosity? Perhaps it is the same sense of wonder that compels us to gaze at a sunlit forest, captivated by the vibrant greens and the bustling life that thrives within it. Each leaf, each stem is a testament to the energy captured from sunlight, a reminder of the profound connections that bind us to the natural world. The journey of sunlight through plants is more than just a biological process. It is a story of resilience and adaptation. As we consider the diversity of plant life on Earth, we see how different species have evolved unique strategies to harness sunlight. From the broad leaves of tropical plants that maximize light absorption to the needle-like leaves of conifers, each adaptation reflects the challenges of their environment. Can you envision the vast landscapes where these plants thrive? Picture the towering canopies of rainforests, where sunlight filters through layers of foliage, creating a dappled mosaic of light and shadow. Here, plants compete for access to sunlight, each striving to reach higher, to spread their leaves wide, capturing every precious ray. In arid regions, we find another story, where plants have adapted to conserve water while still maximizing their ability to photosynthesize. Cacti, with their thick, fleshy stems and spines, exemplify the art of adaptation. These plants may absorb sunlight less intensely, but they do so with remarkable efficiency, ensuring their survival in the harshest of conditions. As we contemplate the diverse strategies plants employ to absorb and utilize sunlight, we can draw parallels to our own lives. Just as plants adapt to their circumstances, so too must we learn to navigate the challenges we face. Each day presents opportunities for growth, for learning, and for connection with the world around us. In this grand narrative of photosynthesis, we find not only a scientific marvel, but a reflection of life itself. The energy of sunlight, captured and transformed by plants, sustains not just their existence, but the entire web of life on our planet. Let us take a moment to appreciate this profound cycle, where light becomes life, nourishing the earth and all its inhabitants. In the rhythm of sunlight and photosynthesis, we witness the beauty of nature's design, reminding us of our place within this intricate system. Chapter 3. Water's Role in Photosynthesis. As sunlight reaches the leaves, cascading down like a gentle waterfall, the process of photosynthesis begins in earnest. However, this transformation of light into life cannot happen without an essential ingredient: water. Imagine, for a moment, the roots of a plant hidden beneath the surface of the soil, stretching out like delicate fingers searching for moisture. This quest for water is not just a simple task. It is a vital lifeline that sustains the very existence of the plant. Through a process called osmosis, plants uptake water from the soil through their roots, which are designed for maximum absorption. Tiny root hairs, like fine filaments, increase the surface area of roots, enabling them to capture as much water as possible from the surrounding environment. As the water enters the plant, it travels through specialized tissues known as xylem. Picture this movement as a gentle stream flowing upward, defying gravity, carrying essential nutrients dissolved in the water along with it. This upward journey is facilitated by the process of transpiration, where water evaporates from the tiny pores on the leaves, creating a negative pressure that draws more water upward from the roots. It is a remarkable system, akin to a well-orchestrated symphony, where each part plays a crucial role in maintaining the harmony of life within the plant. Water serves multiple purposes beyond mere hydration. It is the medium through which nutrients are transported, ensuring that every cell within the plant receives the nourishment it needs to thrive. But its role becomes even more profound when we explore the next stage of photosynthesis, the splitting of water molecules. This process, known as photolysis, occurs within the chloroplasts, the powerhouses of the plant cell. Imagine the chloroplasts as tiny factories, bustling with activity, where sunlight is captured and transformed into energy. When sunlight strikes the chlorophyll molecules, it triggers a reaction that splits water molecules into oxygen, protons, and electrons. Visualize this moment. A single water molecule, composed of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, is broken apart with the force of light. The oxygen, a precious byproduct of this reaction, is released into the atmosphere, providing the air we breathe. This release of oxygen is not merely incidental. It is a gift from the plant to the world, a testament to the incredible chemistry of life. The electrons and protons generated during the splitting of water play pivotal roles in the next phases of photosynthesis. The electrons travel through a series of protein complexes in the thylakoid membrane, generating energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, and another molecule known as NADPH. These molecules are critical fuel sources for the subsequent reactions that convert carbon dioxide into glucose. Consider the profound significance of this process. Without water, there would be no oxygen to sustain life on Earth. The quote from a renowned scientist resonates here: "The greatest gift of the sea is the water it gives." This sentiment echoes the importance of water not just in the oceans, but in every drop that nourishes the plants, enabling them to flourish and, in turn, support the myriad of life forms around them. Picture a vibrant forest scene, the sun filtering through the leaves, illuminating the air with flecks of golden light. Each tree and shrub participates in this intricate web of life, each one contributing to the oxygen we rely upon. The water that nourishes them is not just a resource, it is an integral part of a larger ecosystem, one that interconnects all living beings. As we reflect on the role of water in photosynthesis, we cannot overlook the process of transpiration, which serves not only to draw water upward, but also to regulate temperature within the plant. Imagine a hot summer day, where the sun beats down relentlessly. The plant, in response, releases water vapor through its leaves, cooling itself much like sweat cools the skin of animals. This delicate balance ensures that the plant remains healthy, thriving under the sun's strong embrace. The journey of water through the plant is a testament to nature's engineering marvel. As it moves through the roots, up the stem, and into the leaves, it carries with it the essence of life. The intricate mechanisms that govern this movement are not merely passive. They are responsive to the plant's needs, adjusting to changes in the environment. When the soil is dry, the plant can close its stomata, the tiny openings on the leaves, to conserve water. Yet, when conditions are favorable, it opens these pores wide, allowing for the exchange of gases. Carbon dioxide enters, while oxygen exits. This dance of water and gases is a beautiful illustration of life's adaptability. It raises the question, how does such a simple molecule hold so much power? Water, with its unique properties, such as cohesion and adhesion, enables the plant to maintain structural integrity while also facilitating the vital processes of life. The water molecules not only aid in the production of glucose and the release of oxygen, but also contribute to the overall health of the ecosystem. They support soil organisms, sustain other plants, and create habitats for countless species. When we think of water in this context, it transforms from a mere liquid into a life-giving force, essential for the survival of not just plants, but all of Earth's inhabitants. As we explore the role of water in photosynthesis more deeply, we can appreciate the interconnectedness of all life forms. Each drop of water that nourishes a plant ultimately contributes to the air we breathe, the food we consume, and the ecosystems we inhabit. This cycle of life, nourished by water, serves as a reminder of the delicate balance that sustains our planet. In the grand tapestry of existence, the role of water in photosynthesis is a thread that binds us all. It is an invitation to reflect on the wonders of nature and the processes that sustain life. Each time we take a breath, we are reminded of the essential role plants play, a role made possible by the humble yet extraordinary molecule of water. It is a cycle that we are all a part of, urging us to cherish and protect the resources that sustain us. As we journey further into the realm of photosynthesis, it becomes increasingly clear that water is not merely a supporting actor in this story. It is the very essence of life, fueling the processes that allow plants to create, grow, and thrive. This realization invites us to ponder our relationship with water and the importance of preserving this precious resource for generations to come. In the next chapters, we will delve into how these processes seamlessly connect to the broader ecological systems, further enriching our understanding of the intricate webs of life sustained by photosynthesis. Each moment spent contemplating the role of water will deepen our appreciation for the wonders of nature, connecting us to the living world around us. As the chloroplasts bustle with activity, the initial step of photosynthesis unfolds, revealing the profound importance of water once more. The splitting of water molecules during photolysis is a remarkable feat of nature, a process that underlines water's central role in sustaining life. Imagine each water molecule a simple yet powerful entity, undergoing transformation as light energy breaks it apart. This reaction occurs in the thylakoid membranes, where the captured sunlight initiates a chain of events that leads to the liberation of oxygen. The oxygen produced in this process is not just a byproduct, it is a cornerstone of life on Earth. Picture the vast expanse of our atmosphere filled with the invisible gas that sustains countless living beings. This oxygen is a gift that plants have been offering to the world since the dawn of life, a testament to their vital role in our ecosystem. With every breath we take, we engage in a delicate exchange facilitated by these green sentinels of the Earth. But what happens to the protons and electrons released during the splitting of water? These particles embark on their own journey, essential for the transformation of carbon dioxide into glucose. The electrons flow through a series of proteins, creating a charge that powers the production of ATP and NADPH, molecules that act as energy carriers. The protons, meanwhile, contribute to a gradient that drives the synthesis of ATP, akin to a dam generating electricity as water flows through it. This intricate dance of particles showcases the elegance of nature's design and raises the question, how can such simplicity lead to such complexity? Consider the work of pioneering scientists like Jan Ingenhousz, who illuminated the understanding of photosynthesis in the late 18th century. Ingenhousz discovered that plants not only absorb carbon dioxide, but also release oxygen in sunlight, forming the foundation of our understanding of this vital process. His insights opened the door to a deeper appreciation of the interconnectedness of life and the environment, laying the groundwork for future research. As we ponder the significance of water in this intricate process, we must also acknowledge its role in maintaining plant health. Water is essential not only for photosynthesis, but also for the plant's structural integrity. The internal pressure created by water in the vacuoles helps keep the plant upright and firm, allowing it to reach toward the sun. Visualize a field of sunflowers, their heads held high, turning to follow the sun's journey across the sky. This phenomenon, known as phototropism, is a beautiful reminder of how plants respond to their environment, driven by their need for light and water. Furthermore, water plays a critical role in the plant's ability to adapt to changing conditions. During droughts, for instance, plants have evolved mechanisms to conserve water, such as closing their stomata to reduce transpiration. This ability to respond to environmental stress is crucial for survival. Imagine a resilient cactus thriving in a harsh desert, demonstrating the incredible adaptability of life. It is a testament to the wisdom of evolution, where water becomes a lifeline, a resource to be cherished and protected. As we continue our exploration, let us not forget the broader implications of water's role in photosynthesis. Each drop of water that nourishes a plant contributes to the greater cycle of nutrients in the ecosystem. When plants utilize water to produce food and oxygen, they also support a myriad of organisms, from the smallest soil microbes to the largest land animals. This interconnected web of life is a reminder of our shared responsibility to protect these precious resources. We can visualize the synergy of ecosystems, where water, sunlight, and plants come together in a harmonious balance. Streams and rivers nourish the soil, while rainfall replenishes the reservoirs of life. Each element plays its part, culminating in a flourishing environment that sustains us all. This cycle raises a fundamental question. How do we ensure that this balance remains intact for future generations? The role of water in photosynthesis is an exquisite example of nature's interconnectedness, where each element contributes to the larger picture of life. The oxygen released by plants is not just a gift, it is a lifeline for all aerobic organisms. Reflect on the vastness of our planet, the myriad forms of life that depend on this simple process. It is a gentle reminder of how even the most mundane substances can orchestrate the symphony of existence. As we journey further into the wonders of photosynthesis, we will uncover how these processes interlace with climate, agriculture, and the future of our planet. Each insight reveals the delicate balance that sustains life, urging us to consider our role within this intricate system. Water, in its multifaceted role, is a constant reminder that the simplest elements can yield the most profound impacts, shaping not only the lives of plants but also the fate of our world. Chapter 4. Carbon dioxide, the essential ingredient. As the sun continues its journey across the sky, casting a warm glow upon the landscape, plants stand resilient and ready to embrace another day of life. In this intricate web of existence, carbon dioxide emerges as a critical player, an essential ingredient for the vibrant growth that we witness in our natural world. Imagine the atmosphere around us, a vast realm filled with invisible gases, where carbon dioxide silently mingles with the air we breathe. It is a fascinating thought that this seemingly mundane gas is a lifeline for plants, enabling them to flourish and sustain the circle of life. Plants absorb carbon dioxide through small openings called stomata, located primarily on the undersides of their leaves. These tiny pores are like gateways, allowing the entry of carbon dioxide while also facilitating the exit of oxygen, a byproduct of photosynthesis. Picture each stoma as a tiny door that opens and closes, regulating the gas exchange necessary for survival. When the sun shines brightly, signaling the plant to begin its work, these stomata open, inviting carbon dioxide into their inner sanctum. This careful regulation is crucial. Too much water loss can be detrimental, so plants must maintain a balance. The role of stomata in gas exchange is a testament to nature's precision. As we explore this concept, we might wonder, how do plants know when to open these tiny doors? The answer lies in their sensitivity to environmental cues. Factors such as light intensity, humidity, and even the concentration of carbon dioxide in the air influence the opening and closing of stomata. When conditions are optimal, the stomata open wide, allowing the plant to absorb the carbon dioxide it needs for photosynthesis. This process is not just a simple transaction. It is a finely tuned orchestration that ensures the plant can thrive while conserving its resources. Once inside the leaf, carbon dioxide embarks on a transformative journey. Within the chloroplasts, the vibrant green structures that house chlorophyll, the magic of photosynthesis unfolds. Here, sunlight, absorbed through the chlorophyll molecules, energizes the carbon dioxide, initiating a series of biochemical reactions. Imagine the chloroplasts as bustling factories, where raw materials are converted into something extraordinary. The energy from sunlight propels these processes, rearranging molecules to create glucose, a simple sugar that serves as a primary energy source for the plant. The transformation of carbon dioxide into glucose is a remarkable feat of nature. It begins with a process called carbon fixation, where carbon dioxide combines with a 5-carbon sugar known as ribulose bisphosphate. This reaction, catalyzed by an enzyme called rubisco, produces a 6-carbon compound that quickly splits into 2 molecules of a 3-carbon compound called 3-phosphoglycerate. In this moment, the plant captures the essence of the carbon dioxide, embedding it into a structure that will nourish its journey. As we reflect on this process, it is intriguing to consider the efficient design of nature. The conversion of carbon dioxide into glucose is not merely a biological necessity. It is an elegant solution to feeding the plant's needs. The glucose produced can be utilized immediately for energy or stored for later use, ensuring that even during periods of low sunlight, the plant remains well-fed and resilient. Renowned biochemist Melvin Calvin, who elucidated the complex pathways of photosynthesis, once stated that the process of photosynthesis is one of the most important biological processes on Earth. This sentiment captures the essence of what we are exploring. The transformation of carbon dioxide is fundamental not only to the survival of plants, but also to the health of our planet. It is a cycle of life, where every breath we take is intertwined with the quiet work of plants, who tirelessly convert our waste into nourishment. In this grand cycle, we can also visualize plants as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and helping to mitigate climate change. As they capture and store carbon, they play a vital role in maintaining the balance of gases in our environment. Imagine a lush forest, each tree a sentinel standing tall, silently performing this critical work for generations. The journey of carbon dioxide does not end with the creation of glucose. This simple sugar can be transformed into a myriad of complex carbohydrates, such as starch and cellulose. These compounds serve as structural components and energy reserves, vital for the plant's growth and development. Picture cellulose as the framework of a building, providing strength and stability. It is this intricate web of sugars that supports not only the plants themselves, but also the countless organisms that rely on them for sustenance. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the land, the work of plants continues, even in the fading light. They are ever vigilant, ready to absorb carbon dioxide, to transform it into energy, and to release oxygen back into the atmosphere. This remarkable cycle, woven into the fabric of life, is a soothing reminder of nature's resilience and interconnectedness. Consider the quiet power of this process. Each breath we take is a reflection of the unseen labor happening all around us. The carbon dioxide we exhale is not wasted. It is reclaimed by the plants who transform it once more into life-sustaining sugars and oxygen. It is a beautiful relationship, one that speaks to the heart of our existence on this planet. As we reflect on the essential role of carbon dioxide, we may find ourselves captivated by the wonders of photosynthesis. Each element within this process plays its part, contributing to the lush landscapes that surround us and the air we breathe. Plants, with their stomata open and ready, stand as guardians of life, ever ready to absorb the vital carbon dioxide that fuels their growth. In this tranquil moment, let us appreciate the simplicity and complexity of this process. The next time you walk through a garden or a forest, take a moment to observe the leaves, the tiny stomata working diligently, and the transformation happening within. Each leaf, a small miracle, embodies the essence of carbon dioxide and its role as the essential ingredient for life. As the stars emerge in the night sky, we can find solace in knowing that while the world sleeps, plants continue their vital work, quietly converting carbon dioxide into the energy that sustains our planet. They remind us of the interconnected nature of life, where each element, each process, plays a crucial role in the grand symphony of existence. As the sun rises once more, illuminating the world with its warm embrace, the cycle of life begins anew, fueled by the intricate interplay of sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. In this delicate balance, carbon dioxide serves as a pivotal ingredient, playing a vital role in the life of plants. The process of photosynthesis is not merely a routine. It is a dynamic dialogue between the plant and its environment. When carbon dioxide enters through the stomata, it begins a journey towards transformation. Within the leaf, carbon dioxide is combined with water, another essential element that we explored in the previous chapter. This union is at the heart of photosynthesis, a process that turns the humble gas into something infinitely more valuable. The chloroplasts, those vibrant green factories, are the site where this metamorphosis unfolds. Consider the chloroplasts as bustling communities, each one filled with the energy and life necessary for creation. Within this microscopic world, the light-dependent reactions take place. Here, chlorophyll captures sunlight, converting it into chemical energy. This energy is then utilized to split water molecules, a process that releases oxygen as a byproduct. It is awe-inspiring to think that with every breath we take, we are receiving oxygen produced by the very plants that rely on carbon dioxide for their existence. The light-dependent reactions set the stage for the subsequent phase, known as the Calvin cycle. This is where the true magic happens, as carbon dioxide is fixed into glucose. Envision this process as a grand workshop, where carbon atoms are meticulously assembled into the building blocks of life. As carbon dioxide combines with ribulose bisphosphate, it undergoes a series of transformations, each step guided by specific enzymes and reactions. The efficiency of this process is remarkable. Plants have evolved to optimize their use of carbon dioxide, ensuring that they can thrive in diverse environments. Some plants, like cacti and succulents, have developed unique adaptations to conserve water while still engaging in photosynthesis. They utilize a variant of the Calvin cycle called CAM, or crassulacean acid metabolism. Imagine these plants as masters of survival, capable of opening their stomata at night to absorb carbon dioxide, minimizing water loss during the heat of the day. Throughout history, countless scientists have dedicated their lives to unraveling the mysteries of photosynthesis. One such figure is Jan Ingenhousz, who, in the 18th century, discovered that plants produce oxygen in the presence of sunlight. His pioneering work laid the foundation for our understanding of how plants interact with carbon dioxide. Ingenhousz once remarked that the greatest part of the air we breathe is produced by plants. This statement echoes the profound relationship between plants and the atmosphere. a relationship that sustains life itself. As we delve deeper into the intricacies of this process, we may find ourselves pondering the question, how does the glucose produced by photosynthesis contribute to the broader ecosystem? The answer lies in the interconnectedness of life. The glucose synthesized by plants is not merely a source of energy for them. It serves as the foundation for the entire food web. Herbivores depend on plants for sustenance, while carnivores rely on herbivores for their energy needs. This intricate network ensures that energy flows through the ecosystem, connecting all living beings. Imagine a lush meadow teeming with life. The grasses sway gently in the breeze, their roots anchored in the soil, absorbing water and nutrients. As the sun bathes them in light, they engage in the age-old process of photosynthesis, transforming carbon dioxide into energy-rich glucose. This meadow not only provides food for grazing animals but also shelters a myriad of insects and birds, each playing their role in this vibrant ecosystem. The story of carbon dioxide does not end with its conversion into glucose. This simple sugar can be transformed into starch, a polysaccharide that serves as a long-term energy reserve for the plant. When conditions are less favorable, such as during winter or drought, the plant can draw upon these stored reserves, ensuring its survival. Picture the plant as a wise guardian, holding onto energy for when it is needed most, a testament to nature's foresight. Cellulose, another product of glucose, forms the structural components of plant cell walls. Think of cellulose as the skeletal framework that supports the plant's growth and stability. This sturdy material not only provides strength to the plant, but also serves as a source of nourishment for herbivores that consume it. In this way, carbon dioxide's journey continues, as it nourishes not only the plant, but also the creatures that depend on it. As we reflect on the journey of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere into the heart of the plant, it becomes clear that this process is far more than mere chemistry. It is a symphony of life, a harmonious interplay between organisms and their environment. Each element, from the tiniest stomata to the grandest forests, plays a significant role in maintaining the delicate balance of our ecosystem. So the next time you find yourself surrounded by nature, take a moment to appreciate the role of carbon dioxide and the remarkable journey it undertakes. The leaves above you, with their myriad of stomata, are not simply passive structures. They are vital participants in a grand cycle that sustains life. As the sun sets, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, let your mind wander to the intricate processes that continue long after the daylight fades. The plants remain diligent guardians of our atmosphere, tirelessly working to ensure a thriving world for generations to come. Chapter 5. The Light Reactions, Energy Conversion Stage. As sunlight filters through the canopy of leaves, casting a mosaic of patterns upon the forest floor, a remarkable transformation begins. This is the essence of the light-dependent reactions, a stage of photosynthesis that harnesses the sun's energy to fuel life itself. Picture this moment, the quiet hum of nature, the rustling of leaves, and the gentle play of light dancing upon the surfaces of green. In this serene setting, chlorophyll molecules eagerly await the arrival of sunlight, ready to capture its vibrant energy. The light-dependent reactions occur primarily in the thylakoid membranes of chloroplasts, where light energy is converted into chemical energy. Imagine the thylakoids as delicate, yet resilient, membranes that serve as solar panels for the plant. When photons strike these membranes, chlorophyll absorbs specific wavelengths of light, primarily in the blue and red regions of the spectrum. This absorption excites electrons in the chlorophyll, initiating a cascade of events that will ultimately lead to the production of energy-rich molecules. At the heart of these reactions are the photosystems, complexes of proteins and pigments that play a crucial role in the conversion of light energy. Two main types of photosystems exist: photosystem 2 and photosystem Y. Visualize photosystem 2 as the first responder in this dance of energy conversion. It captures sunlight and uses it to split water molecules into oxygen, protons, and electrons. This process, known as photolysis, releases oxygen as a byproduct, a gift to the atmosphere that sustains countless life forms. The electrons released from this split travel through an electron transport chain, a series of proteins embedded in the thylakoid membrane. As these electrons move along the chain, they lose energy. This energy is harnessed to pump protons into the thylakoid lumen, creating a concentration gradient. Imagine this gradient as a reservoir of potential energy, akin to water stored behind a dam, waiting to be released. When the protons flow back across the thylakoid membrane through a protein complex known as ATP synthase, their movement drives the synthesis of adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. ATP serves as a universal energy currency, fueling various cellular processes, much like a battery powering a device. Meanwhile, photosystem Y awaits the arrival of electrons that have traveled through the electron transport chain. When they reach photosystem Y, they are re-energized by sunlight, allowing them to move on to their next destination. Here, the electrons are used in the production of nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, or NADPH. This molecule, like ATP, is a key player in the energy conversion process, storing energy in a form that can be utilized in the subsequent stages of photosynthesis. Consider the beauty of this intricate dance. Light energy is captured, turned into chemical energy, and stored in the forms of ATP and NADPH, all while producing oxygen as a byproduct. It is a cycle of energy and renewal, a perfect harmony of nature's design. Renowned biochemist Melvin Calvin once remarked, "The plant is an architect of its own environment." This statement resonates deeply when we observe how plants have evolved to master the art of energy conversion. The production of ATP and NADPH during the light reactions is not merely a mechanical process, it is a symphony of interactions, an elegant choreography of molecules working together in unison. Imagine the beauty of a well-rehearsed performance, where each dancer knows their role, each note contributes to the melody, and every movement serves a purpose. In the realm of photosynthesis, this performance is vital for the survival of not just plants, but all life on Earth. As the light reactions progress, they set the stage for the next phase of photosynthesis, the Calvin cycle, where the energy stored in ATP and NADPH will be utilized to convert carbon dioxide into glucose. This transition from light energy to chemical energy is a transformative journey, one that sustains the intricate web of life. Take a moment to envision the interplay between light, water, and carbon dioxide. Each element is crucial, yet it is the light reactions that initiate this grand process. Without the ability to capture sunlight and convert it into usable energy, the cycle of life would come to a standstill. The Earth, once vibrant and full of life, would become a landscape devoid of color and movement. As we reflect on the significance of these light-dependent reactions, we are reminded of the delicate balance that sustains our planet. The oxygen released during these reactions not only supports the survival of plants, but also nourishes the animals and humans that depend on them. The interdependence of life is a beautiful reminder of the interconnectedness we all share. With every breath we take, we acknowledge the silent yet powerful influence of plants and their remarkable ability to convert light into life. It is through this process that they not only sustain themselves, but also provide the very foundation of our ecosystems. As we consider the implications of these light reactions, we might ask ourselves, what would our world look like without this incredible mechanism? Imagine a world where plants could not harness sunlight, where the air felt heavy and devoid of oxygen. Such a thought serves to deepen our appreciation for the intricate processes unfolding silently around us. The light reactions are not merely a scientific phenomenon. They are a testament to nature's ingenuity and resilience. In every leaf that unfurls under the sun, in every flower that blooms with vibrant colors, the light reactions whisper a story of survival, adaptation, and harmony. Just as the sun rises and sets, this process continues, a ceaseless cycle that brings life to our planet. It is a reminder that energy, once captured, has the power to create, sustain, and transform. As we explore further into the realms of photosynthesis, we begin to appreciate how these light reactions serve as a gateway to understanding the profound connections in our natural world. The energy conversion stage is not an isolated event, but rather a crucial chapter in the grand narrative of life. Let us linger for a moment on the magnificence of ATP and NADPH. These molecules are not merely products of a biochemical reaction. They embody the captured essence of sunlight, ready to be unfurled in the dance of life that follows. The energy they provide fuels the growth of plants, allowing them to reach toward the sky, creating habitats, and supporting entire ecosystems. As we move forward, we will discover how this energy is utilized in the Calvin cycle, where carbon dioxide becomes transformed into sugars, the very building blocks of life. But before we venture into that chapter, let us pause and appreciate the layers of complexity and beauty that lie within the light-dependent reactions. They remind us that within the simplicity of nature, there exists a profound depth of interconnectedness and vitality. In the quiet unfolding of leaves under the sun's gaze, we witness a remarkable transformation, one that not only nourishes the plant but also enriches our world. The light reactions stand as a testament to the power of energy conversion, a celebration of life's ability to harness the sun and create sustenance from light. As the light reactions unfold, every element plays a pivotal role in creating a seamless flow of energy conversion, allowing life to flourish in myriad forms. Envision the thylakoid membranes, studded with proteins and pigments, as intricate highways of energy, transporting electrons with precision. Each step along this pathway is carefully orchestrated, ensuring that the energy harnessed from sunlight is transformed into forms that can be utilized by the plant. The electron transport chain, often likened to a series of cascading waterfalls, is where the magic truly happens. As electrons are transferred from one protein complex to another, they release energy, akin to the gentle descent of water flowing down a rocky slope. This energy is not wasted. It is captured to create a proton gradient across the thylakoid membrane. Imagine this gradient as a tightly coiled spring, filled with potential energy, ready to be released at just the right moment. When protons flow back through ATP synthase, they trigger a transformation that produces ATP. This process, known as photophosphorylation, is a remarkable demonstration of nature's engineering prowess. ATP, with its 3 phosphate groups, acts as a high-energy currency, driving countless cellular processes. Each molecule of ATP is a testament to the energy captured from sunlight, an essential component for the plant's growth and development. In this intricate web of energy conversion, one must not overlook the significance of NADPH. Produced in the last stages of the light reactions, it serves as a reducing agent, ready to donate electrons in the subsequent Calvin cycle. Imagine NADPH as a messenger, carrying vital energy to the next phase of photosynthesis, where carbon dioxide will be transformed into glucose. This transformation is not merely a chemical reaction. It is a fundamental building block that enables all living organisms to thrive. Renowned plant biologist Andrew Benson, who made significant strides in understanding these processes, once expressed, "The light reactions are the key to understanding the entire process of photosynthesis." This insight resonates as we witness how these reactions set the stage for life itself. The efficiency of these light reactions is nothing short of extraordinary. Plants have evolved over millions of years to perfect this process, optimizing the capture of sunlight and the conversion into chemical energy. Imagine the vast diversity of plant life, each species fine-tuned to its environment, employing unique adaptations to maximize energy capture. Some plants, such as those found in shaded environments, exhibit broader leaves to catch as much light as possible, while others have specialized pigments that allow them to utilize different wavelengths of light, demonstrating the remarkable adaptability of life. Consider the implications of this adaptability. What if plants could not capture light effectively? The balance of ecosystems would be disrupted, leading to a ripple effect that would impact every living organism. The light reactions create not only energy, but also a framework for biodiversity. It is through these processes that plants become resilient, occupying niches across varied habitats, from lush rainforests to arid deserts. The oxygen generated during the light-dependent reactions is another gift of this remarkable process. While we often take for granted the air we breathe, this oxygen is a direct result of the plant's ability to split water molecules. Picture the atmosphere filling with this life-sustaining gas, a byproduct of energy conversion that supports not only plants, but also all aerobic organisms. The act of photosynthesis, therefore, is a cornerstone of life on Earth, intricately woven into the fabric of our existence. As we reflect on the light reactions, it becomes evident that they are not merely a collection of biochemical events. They are the embodiment of a larger narrative, one that emphasizes the interconnectedness of life. The energy captured from the sun fuels not just the plants but the entire web of life, from the smallest microorganisms to the largest mammals. Each breath we take is a reminder of this profound connection, a testament to the power of photosynthesis in shaping our planet. Now, let us take a moment to appreciate the symbiotic relationships that arise from this process. The energy-rich compounds produced during the light reactions are not solely for the plant's own use. They are also the foundation for the entire food chain. Herbivores depend on plants for sustenance, while carnivores rely on herbivores, creating a complex network of energy transfer. Imagine this web of life, where every organism plays a role, each dependent on the energy captured by plants through the light reactions. As we delve deeper into the world of photosynthesis, we will soon transition to the Calvin cycle, where the energy captured is transformed into sugars, fueling the growth and reproduction of plants. But first, let us pause and marvel at the elegance of the light-dependent reactions. They stand as a celebration of life's ability to harness energy from the sun, a powerful reminder of the beauty and complexity of nature. The light reactions are a silent symphony, playing out in every green leaf, every blade of grass, creating a vibrant world around us. With each passing moment, they contribute to the ongoing cycle of life, a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the natural world. As we prepare to move forward, let us carry with us the understanding that these reactions are not just a process. They are a vital part of a larger story, one that encompasses all living beings on this planet. Chapter 6. The Calvin Cycle, Sugar Production Stage. In the heart of the chloroplast, where the light reactions have set the stage, the Calvin cycle unfolds its intricate choreography, transforming carbon dioxide and energy into the fundamental building blocks of life, sugar. This cycle, often referred to as the dark reactions, takes place in the stroma, the fluid-filled space surrounding the thylakoids. Here, the products of the light-dependent reactions, ATP and NADPH, serve as the energy currency, fueling the transformation of carbon dioxide into glucose. Imagine this process as a gentle stream flowing steadily, each step in the cycle contributing to the rich tapestry of life. The purpose of the Calvin cycle is clear: to fix carbon from the atmosphere and convert it into organic compounds. Picture the air around us, filled with carbon dioxide, a gas that, while invisible, plays a vital role in the growth and sustenance of plants. As sunlight dances across the leaves, it is this carbon dioxide that plants eagerly absorb, drawing it in through the stomata, those tiny openings that serve as gateways to the inner workings of the plant. The cycle begins with carbon fixation, where carbon dioxide is combined with a 5-carbon sugar called ribulose bisphosphate, or RUBP. This reaction is catalyzed by an enzyme that is as essential to this process as the sun is to life itself, rubisco. This remarkable enzyme acts as a bridge, facilitating the entry of carbon dioxide into the cycle. Imagine rubisco as a master key, unlocking the door to a world of possibilities. It is one of the most abundant proteins on Earth, a testament to its importance in sustaining life. As the carbon dioxide enters, rubisco binds it to RUBP, resulting in an unstable 6-carbon compound that quickly splits into 2 molecules of 3-phosphoglycerate, or 3-PGA. Visualize this moment as a delicate dance of molecules, where the energy from the light reactions fuels the transformation of carbon into a more usable form. Each step in this cycle is like a note in a soothing melody, guiding the plant toward creating the sugars it needs for energy and growth. Following this initial fixation, the next phase is reduction. Here, the 3-PGA molecules undergo a transformation, receiving energy from ATP and electrons from NADPH produced in the light reactions. Imagine these molecules as they absorb this energy, becoming more energized and vibrant. They convert into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, or G3P, a 3-carbon sugar that serves as a crucial building block for glucose and other carbohydrates. This transformation is not just a simple rearrangement. It is a critical step in the journey from light energy to the rich sweetness of sugar. As G3P accumulates, the plant can take different pathways. Some of this sugar will be used immediately for energy, while others will be used to synthesize glucose and starch, long-term energy storage forms. Picture the plant as a wise steward, carefully allocating its resources to ensure survival through changing seasons. It is a remarkable balance, a testament to nature's wisdom in resource management. The final phase of the Calvin cycle involves regeneration. Here, some G3P molecules will be used to regenerate RUBP, allowing the cycle to continue anew. This step requires additional ATP, demonstrating the interplay between the light reactions and the Calvin cycle. Imagine this regeneration as the cycle of seasons, a continuous renewal that sustains life. The beauty of this cycle lies in its efficiency. For every 3 molecules of carbon dioxide that enter, 1 molecule of G3P is produced, ready to be transformed into glucose or other carbohydrates. Rubisco, the enzyme at the heart of this process, is remarkable not only for its abundance, but also for its efficiency. Yet it has its quirks. In certain conditions, rubisco can mistakenly bind oxygen instead of carbon dioxide, leading to a process called photorespiration. This inefficiency highlights the delicate balance plants maintain, striving to optimize their energy use in varying environments. Think of it as a delicate balancing act, where the plant must adapt and respond to the world around it. The importance of this cycle cannot be overstated. It is the foundation upon which the food chain is built, providing the sugars that fuel not only plants but also the animals and humans that depend on them. Imagine a world where plants did not engage in this intricate process, where food sources dwindled, and the air grew heavy with carbon dioxide. The Calvin cycle ensures that the delicate balance of life continues, a testament to the interconnectedness of all living things. As we reflect on the Calvin cycle, it's essential to appreciate the intricate web of life it supports. Each sugar produced not only nourishes the plant itself, but also forms the basis of nutrients for countless organisms. Picture the vast array of life that depends on this cycle, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals, all interconnected in a web of survival. The beauty of the Calvin cycle lies in its simplicity and complexity, where basic elements transform into the sweet sustenance of life. It is here, in this serene yet dynamic process, that we witness the miracle of nature's design. Every leaf, every blossom, every plant stands as a testament to this remarkable journey of transformation, a journey that begins with the gentle touch of sunlight and culminates in the sweet promise of sugar. As we ponder the wonders of the Calvin cycle, we are reminded of the profound interconnectedness of life. The dance of carbon, energy, and sugars weaves together the fabric of our existence. In this delicate balance, we find reassurance in the knowledge that plants, through their remarkable processes, are not just surviving but thriving, nurturing the world around them and providing a foundation for all life to flourish. As the Calvin cycle continues its rhythmic flow, each step contributes to a greater purpose, forging connections that extend beyond the plant itself. The role of the rubisco enzyme, while pivotal, often invites curiosity about its nature and how it interacts with its environment. This enzyme, despite its reputation as one of the most abundant proteins on Earth, is not without its challenges. Imagine rubisco as a meticulous artisan, striving to create perfection in a world that often demands adaptability. In the fixation phase, where carbon dioxide binds to RUBP, the efficiency of rubisco is crucial. However, this enzyme has a tendency to engage with oxygen under certain conditions, leading to photorespiration. This alternate reaction diverts energy away from producing sugars, revealing the fine balance that plants must maintain between optimizing sugar production and minimizing waste. Picture the plant as a skilled juggler, carefully managing its resources while responding to the whims of its environment. This dance of molecules and energy is not just a solitary act, it is part of a larger ecosystem. The sugars produced in the Calvin cycle are not merely a product of this intricate process, but serve as essential resources for various organisms. When G3P is formed and transformed into glucose, it can then enter pathways leading to starch formation or even cellulose, the very fabric of plant structure. Visualize these sugars as lifelines, traveling from the plant to the herbivores that graze upon it, and then onward to the carnivores that rely on those herbivores for sustenance. Furthermore, the sugars produced can be thought of as energy currency, fueling growth, reproduction, and even the intricate dance of cellular respiration. In a way, this cycle is a bridge between the mechanisms of photosynthesis and the vitality of life itself. Each molecule of glucose serves not only as an energy source, but also as a building block for complex organic compounds, tying together the stories of plants, animals, and ultimately human beings. As we reflect on the importance of the Calvin cycle, consider the implications of its efficiency. The cycle operates with remarkable precision, where every turn facilitates the transformation of carbon dioxide into energy-rich compounds. This efficiency is highlighted in the way that plants can adapt their growth strategies based on environmental cues, such as light availability and moisture levels. Imagine the resilience of plants as they stretch toward the sun, their leaves unfurling to catch every glimmer of light, all the while engaging in this vital cycle that sustains not only their own life, but also the intricate web of ecosystems that thrive around them. Throughout history, outstanding botanists and scientists have marveled at the elegance of these processes. Their discoveries have illuminated our understanding of plant physiology and the delicate balance of ecosystems. One such pioneer, a renowned biochemist, once stated that the beauty of nature lies not in its complexity alone, but in its ability to form interconnections that weaves through every living organism. This sentiment echoes the very essence of the Calvin cycle, where each sugar produced is a testament to nature's artistry and efficiency. The significance of these sugars extends beyond the immediate realm of the plant. For instance, when animals consume plants, they do not merely ingest food. They absorb the very essence of life that the plant has cultivated through this cycle. In this way, the Calvin cycle embodies a vital link in the grand chain of life, showcasing the interconnectedness of all organisms on Earth. Picture the moment when a herbivore grazes on a patch of grass. With each bite, it is not just consuming a meal. It is partaking in a cycle that began with sunlight and carbon dioxide, transformed into energy-rich sugars through the marvel of photosynthesis. These sugars then fuel the herbivore's own life processes, allowing it to grow, thrive, and reproduce. The cycle continues as carnivores consume these herbivores, perpetuating the flow of energy through the food web. The Calvin cycle, while often overshadowed by the more visible light reactions of photosynthesis, stands as a crucial pillar of life on Earth. Its ability to convert carbon dioxide into organic compounds lays the foundation for the food webs that sustain countless species. In exploring the nuances of this cycle, we uncover not only the intricacies of plant biology, but also the profound impact of these processes on our planet. As we delve deeper into the workings of the Calvin cycle, it is essential to recognize the delicate balance that plants maintain in their environments. This cycle is not just a mechanical process, it is a response to the rhythms of nature. When conditions are optimal, ample sunlight, sufficient water, and available carbon dioxide, plants flourish, producing the sugars that nourish both themselves and the myriad of life forms that depend on them. Imagine the resilience of a sunflower standing tall in a field, its large, vibrant petals reaching towards the sun. It is not only a beautiful sight, but also a powerful engine of the Calvin cycle, tirelessly converting sunlight and carbon dioxide into the sugars that will feed countless creatures. The sunflower, like all plants, plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of its ecosystem, showcasing the harmonious interplay between life and the natural world. In essence, the Calvin cycle is an ongoing story of transformation, where the energy captured from sunlight becomes a source of sustenance for life. Each turn of the cycle is a step toward the creation of glucose, a sweet reward that nourishes the plant and all those who rely on it. The journey from light to sugar is a remarkable testament to the resilience, adaptability, and interconnectedness of life on Earth, reminding us of the intricate web that sustains us all. In this serene yet dynamic process, we witness the miracle of nature's design, where every leaf and flower contributes to the flourishing tapestry of life. Each cycle, each molecule, is a reminder of the beauty and complexity of the natural world, inviting us to pause and appreciate the profound connections that sustain our existence. Chapter 7. Factors affecting photosynthesis efficiency. As the sun rises higher in the sky, casting its radiant beams upon the Earth, the efficiency of photosynthesis becomes a delicate interplay of various factors. One of the most significant of these is light intensity. Imagine standing in a sunlit meadow, feeling the warmth on your skin, while around you, plants unfurl their leaves, eagerly soaking in the sunlight. The relationship between light intensity and photosynthesis is not merely a simple correlation. It can be thought of as a finely tuned scale, where every increase or decrease in light brings about changes in the rate of photosynthesis. At low light intensities, plants struggle to capture enough energy for their metabolic processes. This is akin to a musician trying to play a symphony with barely audible notes. As light intensity increases, photosynthesis accelerates, reaching a peak where the plants can utilize the available energy most effectively. However, this peak is not the end of the story. Beyond this optimal point, excessive light can lead to a phenomenon known as photoinhibition, where the very process that sustains life begins to falter. Imagine this sunlight becoming too intense, overwhelming the delicate balance that plants rely upon. This delicate threshold is crucial for plant health, making it essential to understand the nuances of light intensity in relation to photosynthesis. When we consider temperature, we find another vital component influencing the efficiency of photosynthesis. Each plant species has its own preferred temperature range, much like a favorite season that brings out the best in them. Within this range, enzyme activity increases, facilitating the various chemical reactions involved in photosynthesis. Enzymes, the catalysts of life, work best within specific temperature boundaries, akin to a finely calibrated clock ticking away in harmony. As temperature rises, so too does the potential for increased photosynthesis, yet there is a tipping point. Beyond this optimal temperature, enzymes can become denatured, losing their shape and function. Picture a delicate flower, its petals wilting under the scorching heat, unable to sustain its vibrant colors or the life it nurtures. Similarly, extreme cold can slow down enzymatic reactions, further hampering the photosynthetic process. Humidity also plays a crucial role in this delicate dance. The moisture in the air can either support or hinder the plant's ability to photosynthesize. High humidity levels can create a more favorable environment for gas exchange, allowing carbon dioxide to enter the stomata more easily. Imagine the gentle mist of a morning dew, nourishing the leaves and facilitating their work. However, when humidity levels are low, plants can experience water stress. Picture a parched landscape where the leaves curl inwards, their stomata closing to conserve water. In these moments, the balance between photosynthesis and transpiration is disrupted, leading to a decline in overall efficiency. Nutrient availability is yet another factor that affects the health of plants and their capacity for photosynthesis. Just as a well-balanced diet is essential for human well-being, plants require specific nutrients to thrive. Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and trace elements play pivotal roles in the growth and development of plants. Imagine these nutrients as the building blocks of life, essential for creating chlorophyll, the very pigment that captures sunlight. Without adequate nutrients, plants may exhibit stunted growth, yellowing leaves, and reduced photosynthetic rates. Consider the efforts of renowned botanist George Washington Carver, who understood the importance of soil health and crop rotation in maintaining nutrient availability. His work with peanuts and sweet potatoes not only transformed agriculture, but also emphasized the connection between soil, nutrients, and plant health. To visualize the impact of nutrient availability, imagine a garden flourishing with vibrant colors and lush foliage. Each plant is a testament to the careful balance of nutrients in the soil, drawing from the earth to support its growth. In contrast, a garden devoid of essential nutrients appears lifeless, a stark reminder of the interplay between soil health and photosynthesis. As we reflect on these factors affecting photosynthesis efficiency, it becomes clear that this intricate process is influenced by a multitude of elements. Light intensity, temperature, humidity, and nutrient availability work together in a harmonious cycle, supporting the growth of plants and, ultimately, the very life that sustains us all. Each factor weaves its influence, creating a complex web of interactions that uphold the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Consider the remarkable journey of a single leaf, capturing sunlight, absorbing moisture, and drawing nutrients from the soil. It is a testament to the resilience of nature and the intricate systems that sustain life. With every breath we take, we are reminded of the profound interconnectedness of all living things, nourished by the ceaseless efforts of plants that thrive under the right conditions. As we continue to explore the wonders of photosynthesis, we gain a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. In the vibrant world of plants, nutrient availability emerges as a crucial factor influencing the efficiency of photosynthesis. Much like a chef relies on fresh ingredients to create a culinary masterpiece, plants depend on a range of essential nutrients to flourish and optimize their photosynthetic capabilities. Imagine the soil beneath your feet, a rich tapestry of organic matter, minerals, and microorganisms, all working in concert to provide nourishment. Nitrogen, for instance, is a vital nutrient that plays a significant role in the synthesis of chlorophyll. Without sufficient nitrogen, plants may struggle to produce this green pigment, essential for capturing sunlight. Picture a garden where the leaves, instead of their lush green vibrancy, appear pale and yellowed. This lack of chlorophyll diminishes the plant's ability to harness energy from the sun, leading to stunted growth and reduced photosynthetic rates. The interconnectedness of soil health and nutrient availability is a testament to the delicate balance that sustains life. Phosphorus, another critical nutrient, is involved in energy transfer within the plant. It is a key component of ATP, the energy currency that fuels cellular processes. Imagine phosphorus as a spark that ignites the engine of photosynthesis, allowing plants to convert light energy into chemical energy effectively. A deficiency in phosphorus can lead to poor root development and diminished growth, further impacting the plant's ability to thrive and perform photosynthesis at optimal levels. Potassium, too, plays a role in regulating stomatal opening, which affects gas exchange during photosynthesis. Picture a plant as a finely tuned machine, where potassium acts as a vital cog, ensuring that carbon dioxide enters and oxygen exits through the stomata. Without adequate potassium, this process can falter, leading to inefficiencies in photosynthesis. The effects of nutrient availability extend beyond individual plants to the broader ecosystem. Consider the work of pioneering ecologist Aldo Leopold, who championed the idea of land stewardship. He recognized that healthy ecosystems depend on a delicate balance of nutrients, where each organism contributes to the well-being of the whole. Leopold's insights remind us that the health of our soil is intricately linked to the health of our plants, animals, and ultimately, ourselves. As we explore further, it is essential to recognize that the availability of nutrients is not static. It fluctuates based on various factors, including soil type, pH levels, and moisture content. Imagine a garden thriving after a gentle rainfall, where nutrients are washed into the soil, becoming readily accessible to plant roots. Conversely, in arid conditions, nutrients may become locked away, inaccessible to the very life forms that depend on them. In the quest for efficient photosynthesis, plants have developed remarkable adaptations to enhance nutrient uptake. Mycorrhizal fungi, for example, form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, extending their reach into the soil. These fungal networks act as an underground highway, facilitating the exchange of nutrients between the soil and the plant. Visualize this partnership as a collaborative effort, where both parties benefit from the arrangement. Plants gain access to essential nutrients, while fungi receive carbohydrates produced through photosynthesis. This incredible interdependence reflects the wisdom of nature, teaching us that collaboration can lead to greater efficiency. Just as plants rely on a network of nutrients, we too must consider the interconnectedness of our actions within the ecosystem. As we journey through the factors affecting photosynthesis efficiency, we begin to appreciate the complex relationships that sustain life. Light intensity, temperature, humidity, and nutrient availability are not merely isolated elements. They are threads woven together in a grand design. Each factor influences the other, creating a dynamic environment where plants thrive, adapt, and flourish. Imagine a thriving forest where sunlight filters through the canopy, nourishing the diverse plant life below. The air is rich with moisture, and the soil is alive with nutrients, fostering a vibrant ecosystem. In this harmonious setting, photosynthesis unfolds at its peak efficiency, sustaining not only the plants but also the myriad of creatures that depend on them for survival. As we reflect on the intricate web of life, we are reminded of the words of botanist and environmentalist Wangari Maathai, who once said, "It's the little things citizens do. That's what will make the difference. My little thing is planting trees." Her commitment to nurturing the environment speaks to the power of individual actions in promoting the health of our planet. In understanding the factors that contribute to photosynthesis efficiency, we gain insight into the broader implications for agriculture and environmental stewardship. As populations grow and the demand for food increases, optimizing photosynthesis becomes paramount. Sustainable practices, such as crop rotation and organic farming, not only enhance nutrient availability but also promote soil health, ensuring that plants can flourish in harmony with their environment. Consider the vast fields of sunflowers, their golden heads turned toward the sun, soaking in its warmth and energy. Each plant, a testament to the intricate interplay of light, nutrients, and environmental conditions, serves as a reminder of the resilience of nature. As we cultivate our gardens, whether large or small, we become stewards of this delicate balance, nurturing the very processes that sustain life on Earth. As we continue to delve into the realms of photosynthesis, we gain a deeper understanding of the factors that shape plant health and productivity. Through careful observation and a willingness to learn from nature, we can foster environments that support the flourishing of plants, ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. Each leaf, each stem, and each root tells a story of resilience, adaptation, and the remarkable ability of life to thrive against the odds. As we immerse ourselves in the dynamics of nutrient availability, it becomes evident that the soil is more than mere dirt beneath our feet. It is a living ecosystem, teeming with microorganisms that play a pivotal role in nutrient cycling and plant health. Imagine a bustling community underground, where bacteria and fungi interact with plant roots, breaking down organic matter and releasing essential nutrients into the soil. This process not only supports plant growth, but also enhances the soil's structure, improving its ability to retain moisture and nutrients. The relationship between plants and their microbial partners is a delicate one, akin to a symbiotic friendship that benefits both parties. Mycorrhizal fungi extend their hyphae into the soil, reaching far beyond the plant's root zone to access nutrients that would otherwise remain inaccessible. In exchange, they receive carbohydrates produced by the plant through photosynthesis. Visualize this exchange as a vibrant marketplace, where plants trade energy for vital nutrients, fostering a thriving ecosystem that supports life above and below the surface. To illustrate the significance of nutrient dynamics, consider the impact of soil pH on plant health. Soil acidity or alkalinity can influence nutrient availability, determining which elements are accessible to plants. For instance, in acidic soils, nutrients like iron and manganese become more soluble, while others, such as phosphorus, may become locked away. Picture a garden, where the colors of flowers speak not only to their beauty, but also to the health of the soil. Vibrant blooms indicate a nutrient-rich environment, while pale blossoms may signal deficiencies that hinder growth. In addition to soil pH, the timing of nutrient application can profoundly affect photosynthesis efficiency. Fertilizing at the right moment, when plants are actively growing, can provide them with the boost they need to maximize photosynthetic rates. Imagine the excitement of a young plant, eagerly reaching for the sun, as it receives a surge of nutrients just when it needs them most. This strategic timing aligns with the plant's natural rhythms, ensuring that it makes the most of the available resources. As we explore the intricate factors influencing photosynthesis efficiency, it is essential to recognize the role of environmental stressors. Conditions such as drought, extreme temperatures, or nutrient imbalances can impede photosynthesis and overall plant health. Visualize a parched landscape, where the once vibrant greenery has faded, reflecting the struggles of plants under stress. In these moments, the delicate balance of life hangs in the balance, reminding us of the resilience required to thrive in changing conditions. Consider the work of ecologist David Tillman, who has shown that biodiversity in plant communities can enhance resilience to environmental stressors. A diverse ecosystem can better withstand the impacts of nutrient fluctuations and climatic changes, creating a more stable environment for photosynthesis to flourish. Imagine a vibrant meadow, where a multitude of plant species coexist, each contributing to the overall health of the ecosystem. In this harmonious setting, the collective strength of diversity allows for efficient resource use, ensuring that even in challenging circumstances, plants can continue to thrive. As we reflect on the factors affecting photosynthesis efficiency, we are drawn into a world where every element plays a critical role in sustaining life. Light intensity, temperature, humidity, and nutrient availability intertwine in a complex web, each influencing the other in ways that shape the health of plants and ecosystems. With this understanding, we can appreciate the delicate balance that governs photosynthesis and the vital importance of nurturing the conditions that allow it to flourish. Imagine the future we can create by fostering healthy ecosystems, where plants thrive not just for their own sake, but for the countless organisms that depend on them. By cultivating a deeper understanding of these factors, we not only enhance agricultural practices, but also contribute to the well-being of our planet. As we continue to explore the wondrous intricacies of photosynthesis, we uncover the profound connections that bind us to the natural world, reminding us of our role as stewards of this delicate balance. Each leaf, each root, and each moment of sunlight captured is a testament to the resilience and beauty of life, inviting us to participate in the ongoing story of our planet's vitality. Chapter 8: Photosynthesis and Plant Growth. In the quiet embrace of nature, where the sun spills golden light over the landscape, photosynthesis emerges as a remarkable catalyst for plant development. Each leaf, adorned with chlorophyll, transforms this radiant energy into a symphony of life. Imagine walking through a sun-drenched glade, where the vibrant greens of plants pulse with the rhythm of growth, nourished by the very process that connects them to the cosmos. This transformation occurs as plants capture sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide, weaving them into the fabric of their being. Photosynthesis is not merely a mechanism, it is the heartbeat of plant growth, allowing them to thrive in diverse environments. When sunlight kisses the leaves, it triggers a cascade of biochemical reactions, initiating the creation of glucose and oxygen, the very essence of life. This vital energy is then used to support the plant's growth, enabling it to stretch towards the sky, develop robust roots, and produce the myriad structures that define its existence. Consider how a young seedling, reaching toward the sun, is entirely dependent on the efficiency of photosynthesis. The initial stages of its life depend on the energy captured from sunlight, which fuels its growth and helps it accumulate biomass. The more effectively a plant can harness sunlight, the more robust it becomes, increasing its ability to thrive and reproduce. This relationship between photosynthesis and biomass accumulation is profound. It can be visualized as a continuous cycle where energy captured translates into structural growth, allowing plants to flourish. As we observe the lush growth of a forest, we witness the fruits of this process manifested in the form of towering trees and sprawling undergrowth. The weight of this living tapestry speaks to the success of photosynthesis in accumulating biomass. Every leaf, branch, and flower contributes to the overall mass of the plant, a testament to its ability to convert sunlight into tangible growth. This accumulation of biomass is not only vital for the individual plant, but also for the ecosystems that depend on it. Imagine a meadow bustling with life, where each plant contributes to a web of interconnections. The primary producers, those plants that engage in photosynthesis, form the foundation of food webs. They provide nourishment for herbivores, which in turn sustain carnivores and omnivores. The relationship is symbiotic. Plants produce energy-rich compounds through photosynthesis, and the consumers rely on this energy to thrive. In this cycle of life, photosynthesis serves as the source of food for ecosystems. The glucose produced during this process is not just a simple sugar, it is a powerhouse of energy. Plants store this energy in various forms, from starches to oils, creating a reservoir of nourishment that is critical for survival. As the renowned biologist Albert Einstein once noted, the most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. In nature, this mystery unfolds through the interconnectedness of life, with photosynthesis as its cornerstone. Consider how a single plant can influence its environment. Through photosynthesis, it releases oxygen into the atmosphere, contributing to the air we breathe. This oxygen is essential for the survival of numerous organisms, including humans. The simple act of photosynthesis creates a cycle of life that sustains entire ecosystems. Imagine a serene lake surrounded by lush greenery. The plants lining its banks are not only capturing sunlight, but also contributing to the oxygenation of the water. This harmonious interaction between photosynthesis and the ecosystem is a vivid illustration of life's interconnectedness. As we explore further, it is essential to recognize the role of photosynthesis in carbon cycling. Plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, utilizing it as a vital component in the production of glucose. This process not only aids in their growth, but also plays a crucial role in mitigating climate change. By sequestering carbon, plants help regulate atmospheric CO2 levels, acting as natural buffers against fluctuations. Imagine the vast forests of the Amazon, often referred to as the lungs of the planet. These towering giants engage in photosynthesis at an astounding scale, absorbing vast quantities of carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. As the biologist Richard Feynman expressed, "The beauty of a flower is not in its petals, but in its roots." The deep roots of these plants symbolize their strength and the vital role they play in maintaining the balance of our atmosphere. Photosynthesis also supports the nutrient cycling within ecosystems. As plants grow and accumulate biomass, they create organic matter that enriches the soil when they shed leaves or die. This organic matter becomes a critical source of nutrients for the next generation of plants, creating a continuous cycle of growth and decay that sustains life. Picture a forest floor blanketed with fallen leaves, where decomposition enriches the soil, nurturing the roots of the living trees that stand tall above. This intricate relationship between photosynthesis and nutrient cycling highlights the resilience of ecosystems. It illustrates how plants not only rely on their surroundings, but also actively contribute to the health and vitality of their environment. The cycle of life is perpetuated through this mutual support, demonstrating the elegance of nature's design. As we delve into the details of biomass accumulation, it becomes clear that photosynthesis is a dynamic process, influenced by various environmental factors. Light intensity, water availability, and carbon dioxide concentration all play crucial roles. The efficiency of photosynthesis can drastically change based on these elements. For instance, when water is scarce, a plant's ability to photosynthesize diminishes, leading to stunted growth. Imagine a drought-stricken landscape, where the once vibrant greens fade into muted browns. The balance of life is delicate, and photosynthesis is at the center, responding to the rhythms of nature. Moreover, the relationship between photosynthesis and plant growth extends beyond mere survival. It influences the diversity of plant species in an ecosystem. Different species have adapted to optimize photosynthesis under varying light conditions, creating a rich tapestry of life. Some plants, like sunflowers, thrive in direct sunlight, while others, such as ferns, flourish in shaded environments. This diversity fosters resilience against environmental changes, ensuring that ecosystems can adapt and endure. As we reflect on the significance of photosynthesis, we are reminded of the profound impact it has on our world. From the smallest blade of grass to the tallest redwoods, each plant plays a role in the grand scheme of life. They are not just passive entities. They are active participants in the dance of existence, engaging in a process that sustains all living beings. The beauty of this process lies in its simplicity and complexity. A single leaf captures sunlight, transforms it into energy, and supports life in myriad forms. The interconnectedness of plants and their environments creates a web of relationships that is intricate yet harmonious. As we continue to explore the wonders of photosynthesis, let us take a moment to appreciate the magnificence of plant growth and the role it plays in the broader ecosystem. Each plant, with its unique adaptations and contributions, is a testament to the resilience of life. The next time you walk through a garden or a forest, consider the unseen marvels happening all around you. The air filled with oxygen, the vibrant colors of leaves, and the bustling life beneath the soil are all manifestations of a complex and beautiful process that continues to sustain our planet. In this journey through the realm of photosynthesis, we have uncovered a vital truth. The growth of plants is not merely an individual endeavor, but a collective force that shapes our world. So, as we stand among the trees or gaze upon flowering fields, let us embrace the wonder of photosynthesis and the life it nurtures. The journey of growth, intertwined with the threads of energy, light, and life, is a marvel worth celebrating. As the sun's rays filter through the forest canopy, they illuminate not only the beauty of the landscape, but also the intricate workings of plant life. Each leaf acts as a delicate receptor, not just absorbing light, but also playing a critical role in the journey of energy conversion. In this realm of photosynthesis, we find a profound connection between the light we see and the life it nurtures. In the heart of every thriving ecosystem lies a dynamic interplay between photosynthesis and biomass accumulation. As plants capture sunlight, they embark on a transformative journey, converting light energy into chemical energy stored within their tissues. This process is essential for their growth and development, allowing them to accumulate biomass that forms the foundation of our planet's diverse ecosystems. Imagine the grandeur of a towering oak tree, its trunk thick and strong, a testament to years of photosynthetic activity that has allowed it to reach such heights. Each layer of growth rings tells a story of seasons past, sunlight captured, and carbon sequestered. The relationship between photosynthesis and biomass accumulation goes beyond individual plants. Ecosystems thrive on this principle, where the collective biomass of plants supports a multitude of life forms. Picture a vibrant coral reef, where the lush underwater vegetation serves as a vital source of energy for the myriad creatures that inhabit this underwater wonderland. Just as coral reefs rely on symbiotic relationships with algae, forests depend on the energy produced by photosynthesis to sustain herbivores, which in turn support carnivores in a beautifully balanced food web. The richness of life in an ecosystem is intricately linked to the abundance of photosynthetic organisms. These primary producers generate the essential carbohydrates that fuel not just their own growth, but also that of countless species. This interconnectedness prompts a vital question. How do these relationships shape the resilience of our ecosystems? The answer lies in the ability of plants to adapt and thrive in varying conditions, utilizing photosynthesis as a versatile tool to harness energy from their environment. Consider the diverse adaptations seen across plant species. Some thrive in arid deserts, while others flourish in the lush embrace of rainforests. Cacti, with their thick, fleshy stems, store water and perform photosynthesis during the cooler hours of the day to minimize moisture loss. In contrast, tropical plants, with their broad leaves, capture abundant sunlight in their dense habitats. This diversity is not just a marvel of nature, it is a survival strategy, showcasing how photosynthesis allows plants to exploit their surroundings in unique ways. The role of photosynthesis extends far beyond individual growth and species diversity. It is a critical player in the production of food for entire ecosystems. The glucose synthesized during this process is not merely energy for plants. It serves as a conduit of nourishment that flows through the food chain. Imagine walking through a sunlit orchard, where fruit-laden branches bend under the weight of nature's bounty. Each apple, pear, or peach is a culmination of the plant's ability to convert sunlight into sweetness, a reward for the intricate biochemical processes that transpire within. This food production is not a static occurrence. It is a dynamic interplay of growth cycles and seasonal changes. During periods of abundant sunlight, plants flourish, producing not only food for themselves, but also for the creatures that rely on them. This abundance creates a cycle of life that nourishes both flora and fauna. As the famous botanist George Washington Carver once said, "Anything will give up its secrets if you love it enough." Such love for the natural world is reflected in the care that ecosystems provide to one another, sustained through the energy generated by photosynthesis. As we consider the vast impact of photosynthesis, it is essential to reflect on its influence on climate and environmental health. The process of carbon fixation plays a pivotal role in regulating atmospheric carbon dioxide levels. Through their photosynthetic activities, plants act as natural carbon sinks, sequestering carbon and mitigating the effects of climate change. Picture a sprawling forest, its trees standing tall and resolute, drawing carbon from the air and fostering a healthier planet. This natural balance is crucial, reminding us of the symbiotic relationship between plants and the atmosphere. In the grand scheme of life, the significance of photosynthesis cannot be overstated. It is the foundation upon which ecosystems are built, the energy source that fuels life, and a vital component in maintaining environmental equilibrium. Imagine the intricate web of life that connects everything from the tiniest microorganism in the soil to the largest mammals roaming the earth, all interlinked through the energy produced by photosynthesis. This delicate balance is a reminder of the responsibility we carry as stewards of our planet. By understanding and respecting the role of photosynthesis in our ecosystems, we can contribute to preserving the intricate networks of life that sustain us. Each step we take towards nurturing the environment is a step towards ensuring the resilience of the ecosystems that rely on this remarkable process. As we continue to explore the wonders of photosynthesis, let us remain mindful of the intricate relationships that unfold around us. With every breath we take, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of life, the energy that flows through every leaf and branch, and the profound beauty of a world sustained by the simple yet extraordinary process of photosynthesis. The next time you find yourself surrounded by the lush greens of nature, take a moment to appreciate the unseen work happening all around you, the quiet miracle that fuels life itself. Chapter 9. Interconnectedness of Life, Photosynthesis Impact. In the intricate web of life, photosynthesis stands as a cornerstone, supporting a vast array of organisms, from the tiniest microbes to the largest mammals. Picture a vibrant meadow, where the sun's golden rays cascade down, illuminating a colorful tapestry of flora. Each plant, rooted firmly in the earth, plays a crucial role in the food chain, serving as the primary source of energy for a multitude of life forms. Imagine the delicate balance of this ecosystem, where sunlight is captured by leaves and transformed into energy-rich compounds. This process is not only essential for the plants themselves, but also for the animals and humans that depend on them for nourishment. At the heart of this interconnectedness lies the food chain, a complex system that begins with photosynthesis. The energy converted by plants from sunlight becomes the foundation of life. Herbivores graze on these green plants, deriving the essential nutrients they need to thrive. Carnivores, in turn, feast on herbivores, creating a cascading effect throughout the ecosystem. Each organism, whether a deer grazing on tender shoots or a hawk soaring through the sky in search of its prey, is intricately linked to this life-giving process. Consider the words of a renowned ecologist who once said that the greatest gift of the garden is the restoration of the five senses. This isn't just about the beauty of a garden. It speaks to the profound connection we share with nature, a connection that starts with plants and their ability to transform sunlight into food. Without photosynthesis, this vibrant food web would collapse, leaving a void where life once flourished. As we explore the role of oxygen production in Earth's atmosphere, we uncover another vital aspect of photosynthesis. Imagine standing in a dense forest, where the air is rich with the scent of pine and earth. Here, in this living cathedral, plants are tirelessly at work, releasing oxygen as a byproduct of their photosynthetic processes. This oxygen, essential for the survival of most living organisms, is a gift from the green kingdom. Every leaf is a tiny factory, tirelessly converting carbon dioxide and water into glucose and oxygen. The oxygen produced is released through the stomata, small pores on the leaves, and into the atmosphere, enriching the air we breathe. In fact, a single mature tree can produce enough oxygen for several people each day. Consider the magnitude of this contribution to our planet. It is estimated that approximately half of the oxygen we breathe comes from phytoplankton in the oceans, while the other half is generated by terrestrial plants. As we delve deeper into the implications of this oxygen production, we see its importance in maintaining life on Earth. Each breath we take is a reminder of the interconnectedness of life, a continuous cycle where plants, animals, and humans rely on one another. In this harmonious exchange, photosynthesis emerges as a silent but powerful force, sustaining not only our own lives but the delicate balance of ecosystems around the globe. Equally significant is the role of photosynthesis in climate regulation. Picture the vast canopy of a tropical rainforest, where sunlight filters through layers of green, creating a serene and humid environment. These lush ecosystems are not only vital for biodiversity, but also play a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate. Through photosynthesis, plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, a greenhouse gas that contributes to climate change. By sequestering carbon, forests act as natural carbon sinks, helping to mitigate the effects of climate change and stabilize our climate. Imagine the profound impact of deforestation, where trees are cleared for agriculture or urban development. Each tree lost represents a reduction in the amount of carbon dioxide removed from the atmosphere, further exacerbating the challenges we face with global warming. The delicate balance of carbon cycling is disrupted, leading to increased atmospheric carbon levels and a rise in global temperatures. Renowned environmentalist Wangari Maathai once said, "It's the little things citizens do. That's what will make the difference. My little thing is planting trees." This simple yet powerful statement highlights the importance of individual actions in preserving our planet's health. By planting trees and supporting reforestation efforts, we contribute to the vital process of photosynthesis, fostering a healthier environment and a more stable climate. The effects of photosynthesis extend beyond the immediate benefits of oxygen production and climate regulation. They shape the very fabric of our planet's ecosystems. Imagine a world where photosynthesis ceases, where the lush green landscapes are replaced by barren wastelands. The disappearance of this process would not only threaten the survival of countless species, but would also lead to the collapse of the intricate web of life that has evolved over millions of years. As we reflect on the significance of photosynthesis, we are drawn into the notion of interconnectedness, a reminder that all life on Earth is interdependent. The plants around us, through the miracle of photosynthesis, provide sustenance, oxygen, and climate stability. They are the silent architects of our environment, tirelessly working to maintain the balance necessary for life to flourish. In this intricate dance of life, we see the profound impact of photosynthesis on the food chain, the atmosphere, and climate regulation. It is a reminder of the delicate balance that sustains us and the responsibility we bear to protect and nurture the natural world. As stewards of this planet, we must recognize the vital role that plants play and commit ourselves to preserving the intricate systems that support life. As we contemplate our connection to nature, let us also envision a future where we honor and respect the processes that sustain us. The simple act of caring for plants, understanding their needs, and advocating for their preservation can have far-reaching effects. Just as the leaves of a tree unfurl towards the sun, may we too reach for a deeper understanding of the natural world and our place within it. Imagine a world shimmering with life, where every breath we take is intertwined with the silent work of countless plants and trees. This delicate balance becomes even more apparent when we consider how photosynthesis not only sustains individual organisms, but supports entire communities and ecosystems. Each step in the food chain is anchored by the foundational role of photosynthesis, illustrating the profound interconnectedness of all living beings. As we explore the food chain further, we encounter the concept of trophic levels, layers of energy transfer that start with primary producers, where photosynthesis reigns supreme. Consider the journey of energy as it flows from the sun to plants, then to herbivores, and finally to carnivores. This journey is not merely a transfer. It is a story of survival and adaptation, echoing through the lush landscapes of our planet. Take, for example, the migration of monarch butterflies, whose life cycle is intricately linked to the milkweed plant. Without the process of photosynthesis, these plants would not thrive, and the butterflies would have no food source. The butterflies, in turn, play a crucial role in pollination, ensuring that a variety of plants continue to flourish. This interdependence illustrates a fundamental truth. The health of one species is directly tied to the health of another, creating a dynamic web of life supported by the magic of photosynthesis. Now consider the role of oxygen production, which serves as a vital byproduct of this process. The oxygen released during photosynthesis is not just an essential element for the survival of animals and humans. It is a lifeline for intricate ecosystems. In the depths of the ocean, where sunlight barely penetrates, Phytoplankton harness the power of photosynthesis, generating a significant portion of the Earth's atmospheric oxygen. Imagine these microscopic organisms, invisible to the naked eye, yet pivotal to life on Earth. They are the unseen heroes of our atmosphere, tirelessly converting sunlight into the very air we breathe. The interconnectedness extends beyond individual species. It reaches into the very fabric of our planet's climate systems. Photosynthesis acts as a natural thermostat, influencing climate regulation through the absorption of carbon dioxide. This greenhouse gas, while essential in moderation, poses a threat when present in excess. Plants help mitigate this threat by sequestering carbon, effectively removing it from the atmosphere and storing it in their biomass. Picture a sprawling forest, where each tree stands as a sentinel, capturing carbon and releasing oxygen, a testament to the power of nature's design. The importance of photosynthesis in climate regulation cannot be overstated. As global temperatures rise due to human activities, the need for robust ecosystems that can counteract these changes becomes increasingly urgent. Forests, wetlands, and grasslands, all thriving through photosynthesis, play a crucial role in this effort. They act as buffers against climate change, absorbing carbon and helping to stabilize the environment. Imagine the serenity of a verdant forest, where the air is cool and fresh, a sanctuary that not only nurtures life, but also fights against the challenges posed by a warming planet. In this context, the impact of deforestation becomes starkly clear. Each tree lost is not just a loss of beauty, but a significant contribution to climate change. The removal of forests disrupts the delicate balance of carbon cycling, leading to higher concentrations of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Furthermore, the loss of these vital ecosystems diminishes biodiversity and threatens the survival of countless species that rely on these habitats. The interconnectedness of life, once again, comes into sharp focus, reminding us of the critical role that every living organism plays in maintaining the health of our planet. Renowned environmental scientist Sylvia Earle eloquently stated, "No water, no life, no blue, no green." While she addressed the oceans, her words resonate with the essence of photosynthesis and its role in sustaining life. The health of our terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems is inextricably linked to the processes that govern them. When we protect the oceans, we protect the very air we breathe, the food we eat, and the climate we rely upon. Reflecting on these connections, we are invited to imagine a world where we actively nurture and protect the processes that sustain us. Caring for our forests, supporting sustainable agricultural practices, and promoting biodiversity are all actions that flow from understanding the importance of photosynthesis. This awareness can lead us to make choices that resonate with the natural rhythms of the world, fostering a deeper connection with the environment around us. As we contemplate the role of photosynthesis, let us also think about the future we wish to create. By embracing sustainable practices and advocating for the protection of our natural world, we can ensure that the vibrant ecosystems that support life continue to thrive. Each small action we take, whether planting a tree, reducing our carbon footprint, or supporting conservation efforts, has the potential to ripple outward, creating a wave of positive change. In our exploration of photosynthesis, we uncover a beautiful narrative woven through the fabric of existence. It is a story of resilience, interconnectedness, and the profound impact that one process can have on the entire web of life. As we move forward, let us carry this understanding with us, nurturing the fragile connections that bind us to the earth and to each other, fostering a world where life flourishes in harmony with nature. Chapter 10. Future of Photosynthesis Research. In the realm of photosynthesis research, the horizon is bright with possibilities, as scientists continue to unlock the intricate mechanisms that govern this vital process. Recent advances have illuminated the complexities of photosynthesis, revealing a world where microscopic interactions dictate the fate of entire ecosystems. Imagine entering a laboratory filled with the soft hum of machinery, where researchers painstakingly examine the molecular structures of chlorophyll and the myriad proteins that facilitate energy conversion. With each new discovery, we come closer to understanding how plants, those silent sentinels of life, harness sunlight to create an abundance of energy. One significant advancement lies in our understanding of how plants manage light energy. The process is not as straightforward as simply capturing sunlight. Plants have developed sophisticated mechanisms to optimize light absorption while avoiding damage from excessive light. This is where the concept of non-photochemical quenching comes into play. Imagine a leafy canopy filtering sunlight, where plants can adjust their light harvesting capabilities dynamically, ensuring they can thrive even when conditions change unexpectedly. Through the study of these mechanisms, researchers are uncovering new pathways that allow plants to adapt to varying light conditions, enhancing their efficiency in converting sunlight into chemical energy. Furthermore, the ongoing research into the role of specific plant hormones in photosynthesis is revealing how plants regulate their growth in response to environmental changes. For instance, the hormone auxin not only influences cell elongation, but also enhances the plant's ability to capture light, creating a symbiotic relationship between growth and photosynthetic efficiency. Visualize a young seedling stretching towards the sun, its growth driven by internal signals that respond to changes in light availability. This interplay between hormones and photosynthesis underscores the complexity of plant biology and the potential for harnessing these mechanisms to improve crop yields. Enhancing photosynthesis in crops presents a compelling opportunity to address some of the most pressing challenges of our time, including food security and climate change. As the global population continues to rise, so does the demand for food. Imagine vast fields of crops, each plant a testament to human ingenuity, designed to maximize photosynthetic efficiency. By understanding and manipulating the genetic pathways involved in photosynthesis, researchers are developing crop varieties that can produce more yield with less resource input. This means crops that can thrive under suboptimal conditions, using less water and requiring fewer fertilizers, all while maintaining their nutritional value. Consider the groundbreaking work being done in genetic engineering, where scientists are introducing traits into plants that enhance their photosynthetic capabilities. For example, researchers have successfully engineered tobacco plants to overexpress a variant of the enzyme rubisco, which plays a crucial role in carbon fixation. By improving the efficiency of this enzyme, these plants can absorb carbon dioxide more effectively, leading to increased growth rates and higher biomass production. This kind of innovation could revolutionize agriculture, providing a means to produce more food on less land while decreasing our reliance on chemical inputs. Additionally, the potential of artificial photosynthesis is gaining traction as scientists seek to mimic the natural process to create sustainable energy sources. Imagine a future where solar panels do not merely capture sunlight, but instead replicate the intricate processes of photosynthesis to convert sunlight into fuel. Researchers are developing systems that utilize light-absorbing materials to create energy-dense compounds, much like plants do with glucose. This vision could transform our energy landscape, providing a renewable source of energy that reduces our carbon footprint and mitigates climate change. The implications of these advancements extend far beyond agriculture and energy. As we enhance our understanding of photosynthesis, we also gain insights into its role in addressing climate change. Plants act as natural carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and releasing oxygen in return. By improving the efficiency of photosynthesis in crops and other vegetation, we can increase the amount of carbon dioxide sequestered in our ecosystems. Imagine lush landscapes filled with thriving forests and fields, each plant contributing to a healthier planet by capturing carbon and helping to stabilize our climate. Food security is another critical aspect of this research. As climate change alters weather patterns and impacts agricultural productivity, developing crops that can withstand these changes becomes paramount. Scientists are exploring how to enhance photosynthesis in crops to ensure they can thrive under stress, such as drought or extreme temperatures. Picture a resilient crop, standing tall against the elements, its leaves shimmering under the sun, able to withstand conditions that would normally spell disaster. This resilience not only provides food for a growing population, but also stabilizes economies and communities that depend on agriculture. As we look to the future of photosynthesis research, the path ahead is filled with promise. The intricate connections between light, water, carbon dioxide, and the biological machinery of plants offer a treasure trove of possibilities. Each discovery leads us closer to a world where food is abundant, ecosystems are thriving, and the challenges of climate change are met with innovative solutions. In this journey, we find ourselves inspired by the words of the renowned botanist Peter Raven, who stated that, "If we are to make a future for ourselves and our children, we have to understand the plants that provide us with food and fiber, and the conditions required for their health." The future of photosynthesis research is not merely an academic pursuit. It is a vital mission that intertwines the fate of humanity with the health of our planet. Each step forward is a testament to the resilience of life and the boundless potential of nature to adapt and thrive. As we continue to explore this extraordinary process, we uncover the secrets that can guide us toward a sustainable future where the beauty and complexity of photosynthesis illuminate our path forward. With every leaf that unfurls towards the sun, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of life and the vital role that photosynthesis plays in nurturing our world. The exploration of photosynthesis mechanisms continues to unveil remarkable insights, particularly in how plants adapt to their environments. Recent discoveries have highlighted the fascinating role of photoreceptors beyond chlorophyll, illustrating the complex signaling pathways that help plants respond to varying light conditions. These photoreceptors allow plants to sense and react to changes in light quality, quantity, and direction, enabling them to optimize their photosynthetic efficiency. Imagine a sunflower, its head following the sun across the sky, a natural marvel of phototropic response. This ability to track sunlight not only maximizes light capture, but also plays a significant role in promoting healthy growth and development. In the realm of crop enhancement, the potential to engineer plants with improved photosynthetic traits is a powerful frontier. Scientists are now exploring the genetic underpinnings of photosynthesis, identifying specific genes that regulate key enzymes and transport proteins involved in this process. For instance, advancements in CRISPR technology enable targeted modifications of plant genomes, allowing researchers to edit genes responsible for enhancing photosynthetic efficiency. Picture a field where genetically modified crops exhibit heightened resilience and productivity, thriving in conditions that would typically hinder growth. By fine-tuning the genetic makeup of plants, we can create varieties that not only yield more food, but also require fewer resources, a critical advantage as global populations continue to swell. Moreover, enhancing photosynthesis in crops is not solely about increasing yield. It also has profound implications for sustainability. As the world grapples with the challenges posed by climate change, improving the efficiency of photosynthesis can lead to crops that sequester more carbon dioxide. Imagine vast fields of resilient crops acting as carbon sinks, capturing atmospheric CO2 and helping to mitigate the effects of climate change. The interplay between enhanced photosynthesis and carbon sequestration can contribute to a more balanced ecosystem, where agricultural practices align harmoniously with environmental stewardship. The implications extend further into the realm of food security. As we face the prospect of fluctuating climates, scientists are investigating how photosynthesis can be harnessed to develop crops that can withstand extreme environmental conditions, such as drought or flooding. Consider the potential of drought-resistant crops engineered to maintain high photosynthetic rates even under water-limited conditions. These plants could thrive in regions once deemed unsuitable for agriculture, transforming arid landscapes into productive farmland. By focusing on the resilience of crops, we not only secure food supplies, but also enhance the livelihoods of farmers facing the uncertainties of climate variability. In addition to genetic approaches, researchers are also examining the role of agronomic practices in boosting photosynthesis. Techniques such as precision agriculture, which utilizes data analytics and technology, can optimize growing conditions by providing plants with the right amount of light, water, and nutrients. Imagine a farm where sensors monitor soil moisture and light levels in real time, allowing for precise irrigation and fertilization. This approach not only maximizes photosynthetic efficiency, but also reduces waste, ensuring that resources are used judiciously. The integration of technology and tradition in agriculture could lead to a new era of farming, where sustainability and productivity go hand in hand. As we contemplate the future of photosynthesis research, we are reminded of the intricate connections between plants, the environment, and humanity. The journey toward enhancing photosynthesis is not merely about increasing crop yields. It is about fostering a deeper understanding of the natural world and our place within it. By prioritizing research that addresses the challenges of climate change and food security, we can cultivate a sustainable future where the benefits of photosynthesis are harnessed for the greater good. The stories of pioneering scientists in this field resonate with inspiration. Take, for example, the work of scientists like Melvin Calvin, who unraveled the mysteries of the Calvin cycle, or Anne LaCour, who has dedicated her career to exploring the intricacies of light reactions. Their contributions have paved the way for current and future generations to build upon, fostering a collective ambition to understand and enhance this vital process. As we celebrate their achievements, we also recognize the ongoing quest for knowledge and innovation that characterizes photosynthesis research. In this endeavor, we are challenged to imagine a future where the principles of photosynthesis guide our agricultural practices, energy production, and environmental conservation. The path forward may be filled with uncertainties, yet each discovery brings us closer to a world where enhanced photosynthesis supports abundant food supplies, sustainable ecosystems, and resilient communities. As we continue to explore the depths of this remarkable process, we find ourselves on the cusp of a transformative era, one where the beauty of nature's mechanisms inspires us to forge a sustainable future. The future of photosynthesis research unfurls like the leaves of a plant reaching for the sun, full of potential and promise. With each advancement, we inch closer to harnessing the power of nature to create solutions for the challenges that lie ahead. In this journey, we are reminded of the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth and our responsibility to protect and nurture it. As we stand at the intersection of science and nature, we envision a world where photosynthesis not only feeds our bodies, but also nourishes our planet, illuminating the path toward a brighter, more sustainable future.